welcome to this rainy day in St. Thomas, Ontario. I'd like to give you a little tour of our auction sale coming up tomorrow night on Friday, February the 18th. So Aubrey, you can just show us the front window of the store. You'll see we've got a couple of regulator clocks here. We have quite a few antique clocks in this and the upcoming auction sales. You'll notice also some early Circus posters in the auction sale. That's one of them. And this is a little bit of selection of the black Amethyst glass that's going to be in the auction sale as well. Cute little Tom Thompson related numbered print here. Really, well, that's an 1865 Death of President Lincoln. Antique lamp there, it's been electrified. There's another one of the Circus posters. And down below there you'll see one of the local Ravens shoe store metal signs. And we also have quite a bit of books in the auction sale. So come on in, we'll go to the left. We'll check out the paper in the auction sale. It's hard to show you all of the paper all at once, as it is in its old paper and it's in delicate condition. But the stuff coming both from my father and from the house over on Nolan Street. My father loved Circus posters. He loved old paper. So there's a Circus poster there, Kelly Miller, probably from the 80s. There's one that happened in Toronto, I think back in the 80s as well. There's some old calendars in the auction sale. That one's from Port Stanley in 1926. Just all sorts of things. You can look through the catalog. It talks about all of these things. There's early stock certificates. That's the Sparta Rural Telephone Company. Once upon a time, there was a telephone company in Sparta. I think it went out of business in the late 40s. Here are a lot of early lithographs. So these are early etchings of Canadian history. And these are all dated in 1873, and there's quite a few of them. Well worth framing. Rabbit hunting. Here's a large battleship, side wheel battleship, 1873. This is a print from a local artist, Bev Halstead. She lives here in St. Thomas. She was an art teacher at Alma College, and this is her print of hers of STCI, St. Thomas Collegiate Institute. So again, more calendars. Here's an old print of George Washington, probably from the early 1800s. Over here we have some paper laid out that just too big for the rack. This is Remember Jumbo print. They were done in 1985 as a tribute to Jumbo, centennial. This is a centennial map of St. Thomas. It was done in 1981. My father had a hand in that, and so we have a few of those around, as well as the Jumbo print. My father was also a 33rd degree Mason, and as such he collected all sorts of fraternal type of historical items, including these Order of Forresters. This is a father and son, 1898 and 1920. This was popular with people on the railroad. And then also got a couple of Masonic Lodge related certificates. That there's going to be a lot more of these coming up. The Lodge really doesn't want them back, and who knows, maybe people just think it's neat. Want to hang it up as some man cave stuff. This is kind of cool because this is my era when I grew up, and we would save wrappers to collect things, and one of the things you'd get is a popsicle breaker, and anyways, that goes with it. Another really neat piece that we found from Nolan Street was this Circus poster, and it's quite a good one, probably from the 50s, and I've sold one before, but not as good as condition. This one's really in great condition, and it came out of London, Ontario. Beautiful example of a Circus poster. Great condition. So come on over here, Aubrey, as we're passing by. These things here are coming up in the following week's auction sale on February the 25th. And starting here, this stuff is coming up on Friday night, the 18th. Has some railroad items in here, more clocks. We have a pair of Carolyn Curtis watercolors, one of Triconal and one of Sparta. And she was very popular local artist back in the 60s and 70s. You'll see here we have some Shaw's ice cream paper. My father was best friends with George Shaw, one of the Shaw brothers, and so he often would get things from there. Here's an old Hans Singer cigar shop pinup, probably 1920s for sure, maybe earlier, maybe the teens, and it's in rough condition. In fact, I even have some of the pieces in the envelope behind, but it's certainly a one of a kind, and we've seen cigar boxes from this company go for over $1,000, so who knows what it could bring. Some more stock certificates. Books, lots of good books in this and upcoming auction sales. Great coffee table, good subject matters, eyewear, visual history. These are expensive books, and hopefully we find some people that are quite interested in it. A lot of interactive books as well. More black glass. University of Toronto, just before the First World War, 1912, 1913. A local lawyer, Hugh Cameron, went there, and my father got those from his estate. And some more books. There's a blueprint of Dutton. Fragile condition, but again, where do you find stuff like this? 1930. So lots of stuff like this and lots of stuff like this coming up in future auction sales. Please check out our website, cosensauctions.com. We just redid it, and I hope you like it. We will be doing some more auction sales with real estate, and if you have any questions around that, please give us a call. It's a much better idea, in our opinion, that if you have things that, not just the real estate, but the stuff in the house, that we can look after that as well. So give us a call on that. If you have any questions about the auction sale, you can call us about that as well. And thank you very much for watching this video.